Yeah, that goes out to everybody. And we're glad to have you here.
We discovered a new button.
A new button. All
Maybe
right.
that's what we'll do. We'll get new sounds uploaded every week or something.
Yeah, because I can
One sound a week, and that
yeah.
would be our new sound of the week. That'd
There
be
we go.
funny.
Yeah, because I can move sounds from
Yeah, what I don't
something else into it. So
like Don and I said, or Don said last week.
Yeah.
You make that stuff happen, and we just are here for the for the heat and whoa.
Right, I can do that too.
Wait, we're live?
I think we are.
Oh shit.
I remember distinctly making that announcement.
Ringer that turned down.
Hey, Kristen.
Oh gosh. Wait, I even said I turned my volume down and I turned
I know.
the ringer on silent.
Mike Gonzalez, you're the second one on, not the first one on.
Anyway.
No
So,
shit.
you know.
Did you send an agenda out?
Yeah, I did.
At 8 something this morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got that out in a timely manner.
What's up, Will?
What's up, Matt?
Matthew.
I think we're doing well on the
I'm wearing my garage
checklist.
Jeep life.
Oh yeah, it's
pod.
few stains on there.
Few stains on there.
Few stains. What's up, Victor? Well, welcome. So I want to. We'll talk about this a little bit later on, but just to let everybody know, starting December 1st through January 31st. So December and January, Shattered Dream Designs, the folks who run our web store for us, all of our swag and all of our cool stuff. They're running a contest, and for every $10 you spend in their stuff,
You get it entered in to win one of my garage
you
t-shirts.
get entered in. For every $10, you get a chance to win that T-shirt. Not
Yep.
that very one.
This one.
Yeah,
This one.
you'll even come to the house and take it off for them in front of them.
No, I will not do that. But you can win this T-shirt, stains and all, from.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'll throw that in.
Sure. No,
Yeah.
there's an actual giveaway.
There is
right?
an actual giveaway, and it is a gaming PC rig. A lot of the stuff they do is centered around, and one of the owners is a big gamer, so they decided to do a gaming PC for their very first giveaway, and
Cool.
you're hearing it live now. When I actually edit the show, I'll actually put a little commercial somewhere in the episode
Or a link.
Yeah,
too.
and definitely going to put a link in the show notes for
Cool.
the
Go
for the
buy
swag.
stuff from our store.
Yeah.
Get a T-shirt. Get a hat.
You
get a
get
computer
cool
bag.
stuff.
The scarf is awesome.
Yeah. Damn. I had to give that scarf away, didn't I?
Why? You didn't have to.
No, but I did.
Okay.
You were there. You were helping me
mean-
out. Yeah. It's a cool scarf though, isn't it?
It is a nice scarf.
It is. I mean, your Christmas presents haven't shown up, and I'm a little miffed about it. So I got to figure that out.
RK suspension for my Jeep.
Yeah, that's it exactly. What's up, Frank and Amy? How you doing?
Michael is on.
We've got a good group of people here.
Yeah, there's a good group tonight.
So everybody that's on, I would like for you to share it in as many places as you can.
Yep.
It's your turn to get yelled at, not mine.
I'm tired of getting yelled at.
I'm going to share it on my personal feed.
Hi, Don.
Hi, Don.
Don's watching. That's me.
Hey, there we are.
Did you like your own comment?
No.
Okay.
Let's see, share. But I want to do it as me. This technology stuff, I just don't it's more than I can handle.
You're the tech guy.
I am.
Don and I handle the mechanic stuff, and you are the tech guy.
Yeah. Which was awesome. Why is my little video screen small now?
You're the tech guy.
I am. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Frank. We need to get together. So you can come by my work tomorrow and pick up my Jeep and run wires and rock lights if you want.
Extenders.
I got the extenders in.
Cool.
So you could do that if you want. Come by, pick up the Jeep. I'll remote start it for you.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Mm-mm.
No. It would be just like the old days, Frank, when you would do that. Remember? Yeah. So when do we want to roll the show? Do we want to give it just a couple more minutes, see if we can get a couple more people on here,
Hit the button.
or hit the button?
Hit the clap button, then the rail button.
Oh, let's hit. I'm just happy everybody's here. Frank said he's going to come do that for me tomorrow.
Cool. I didn't see that comment.
I'm gonna super glue that button so you can't push it anymore. That one.
This is what happens when we start pressing buttons.
Yeah, I've probably just blown everything up.
Yep. Yeah, are we recording?
We are recording.
Okay.
I did finish that part of the checklist.
What else is on the checklist?
Share out and ask others to share out.
Go share.
The next thing is press the show music button.
All right. Press the button.
Are we ready to press the button?
Yep. Press the button.
I'm going to press that button. Oh, hold on. I have to pull up the agenda. I sent it out, but I have to.
Why do you
Hey,
wrote it?
I did.
You know what it is?
Well, it doesn't mean I know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, Troy. Hey, buddy.
All right, now press the button.
Now I'm going to press the button. Oh, by the way, go buy stuff from the
button.
Jeep Life Podcast store. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Jeep Life Podcast. We're a podcast where we celebrate that Jeep life, and tonight is no exception. This is the Thanksgiving Extravaganza. Well, I've always wanted to say that.
This is pretty good.
Extravaganza. Yeah, that's pretty good, huh?
There's too many syllables and Z's and Q's and whatever.
There was a lot. There was a lot to
letters in that for me to pronounce it correctly.
What did you guys hang out here for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a small, nonchalant, no
Nice.
turkey kind of day.
Oh, no
Oh,
kidding.
no
No
turkey.
turkey.
No turkey. I like turkey, but if you
Get like a turkey hoagie from Wawa. That counts.
that would count.
They have don't they have the gobbler or something?
Yeah, there you
It's
go, the
Like
gobbler.
it's a whole turkey
Yeah.
dinner on a sandwich. They get the turkey, cranberry sauce,
Mashed
stuffing,
potatoes.
mashed potatoes.
I know.
Yeah.
All on a sandwich.
Done deal.
So I'm Terry, and the other two voices you hear are Don and Bill. Yeah. So I am turkey. It's the reason we use a turkey is because it's basically a big bird that will feed a lot of people.
Correct.
And if you're not having a lot of
Wait,
people,
what if you have a little turkey? It doesn't feed a lot of
it doesn't
people.
feed a lot of people.
That's why
Then-
you get a little turkey.
Then get a little one, a little micro turkey, and enjoy it.
It's called a Cornish hen.
Oh yeah, a little gamey though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this past Thursday was Thanksgiving. We didn't record on that day, but we're going to record after, and I'm just thankful for this pastime that we have of a podcast. I listened to our most recent episode again today, just to kind of get me in the mood. It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, I do too. I told you I listened to them back and forth to work.
Yeah.
It's part of the reason why I put a $45 Chinese radio in the Honda so I could stream it. But,
That's right. You have a specific stereo in that because it's the only one that has the Bluetooth that connects to your device.
Not anymore. I just got a new one.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. So you're gonna have to put another $45.
Nah, I think I'm doing the AirPods. I think I'm done replacing the
Oh,
radios.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That'll work.
I actually went back to episode 1 and started listening to 1.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That was pre
I
you.
thought about that.
That was
pre
before
me.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went back and I'm on like 3 or 4.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Yeah,
just-
it is good to actually go back and binge those. So it's great information,
yeah.
right? And we were learning how to do it, and the sound wasn't great, but
Right.
it was a lot of fun. And man, I'm thankful for every one of those. This is episode 39 of season 1.
Season 2 coming up.
Season 2 coming up, and I'm really excited about it.
We got a lot of big things in the works.
Oh, there.
And
Yeah.
and planning, and maybe
Yeah.
who knows, a giant season 2 opener
Yeah, season opener. That'll be fun.
or something.
I
Maybe a
I
little
know that
party
season
or-
2 is going to be huge.
Yeah.
We already have events that we're going to be at, going out and doing.
Yep.
It's always fun to go places and be seen and heard. I know that we've got some New Jersey Jeep Invasion stuff that we're going to be doing, some live broadcasts from other locations and other events. So season 2 is going to be exciting.
I'm going to be doing lots of wheeling.
Lots of wheeling. And why is that?
He's my new rig.
Oh, like a kid in the candy store. So since we're thankful for things, I got the opportunity to go with you Saturday.
Yeah, it was a good, interesting
pick it up.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Tell me about it.
Got up early, drove to go meet the guy, pick it up, put it on the trailer. First of all, loaded it on the trailer, and the thing just climbs
It just-
right up.
You didn't
on
even
it.
put the ramps down. It
No,
just
it was just all right. Just right up on the trailer and strapped it all down. Went, signed the title, got it home, and then tried to start figuring out how to use it.
yeah. So
With all the sticks.
The
and
best
this
was
and
the
that.
video I got of Billy walking it around his neighborhood.
yeah, he put it in
Crawl.
four low
Yeah,
and
for low, and it just
got out.
Yep.
And I was like, oh wait, that door's going to get caught by the wheel, and it's going to just
I grabbed it.
Yeah,
I did see that. I was like, whoa.
because we did at one point get
Yep.
the door caught in the tire.
Yeah,
It's a monster.
it's wild, dude.
It is a monster.
What was it like today? You took it out today. What was
Yeah.
it like?
So we were on a lot of blue trails.
Was it a lot different than wheeling the JK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like I was on green trails all day long. And
Really?
It was just nothing.
And what did you
stopped
do?
it.
Blues?
A lot of blues.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did BA
Yeah.
on the eastern side, and we did the Bucket Trail or something like that, and a couple other blue trails. And it just walks, like literally just straight up over rocks and this and that. And
Yeah, I can't wait to we can go out on some blues and some blacks.
Blacks.
And
Yeah.
reds.
I mean, it
And-
definitely it wasn't in its own environment.
Right.
Like it needs to get into some serious stuff to just kind of like stretch its legs. I mean,
So it's a lot like when we lift and put bigger tires on our JKs,
you immediately notice it.
right? Going on blues,
Yeah.
all of a sudden you can do things that
I-
you weren't able to do before,
I
right?
went from a Honda Civic
Yeah,
to a McLaren
nice.
in the
That's-
crawling world.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah.
Because it's beefy. I love how I love how quiet it is because
yeah, it is
with
pretty
you
quiet.
the other two Jeeps,
Yeah, they're
are
both
loud.
Loud,
right? I actually enjoyed how quiet it was. You can actually hear the pumps working. You can
Mhm.
hear things doing what it's supposed to. The steering you can hear.
Putts around.
Right.
It is loud.
Yeah.
Just like inside of it, it's loud because you hear all the creaking and this and that.
Right.
and
The joints.
The
Heim
joints, the Heim joints. You
Yeah.
know, all the motor's running right in front of you. You know, you have that orbital valve right in front of you as well. So
Oh, the spool valve orbital valve
orbital
for
valve for the double-ended ram.
Right.
So that's controlling it's so it's just kind of noisy.
Yeah,
But
and it's open. It's open cabin. I mean,
open
it's
air, yeah.
it's a Jeep, but it's
What's left?
what's
of a Jeep.
left of a Jeep.
It's
Yeah.
like a
Right.
third Jeep. Maybe
Literally
half.
a third.
Maybe a half.
A
Because you
third.
figure the
It's-
drivetrain, like you
Yeah.
get the engine and the
Yeah.
trans.
Yeah,
and
and part
some
of the
of the
frame,
electronics,
3/4 of
part
the frame.
frame,
No,
half of the frame.
half of the frame.
But it's sweet. I can't wait till we start doing stuff with it. I know that you've
Yeah.
got some minds on little projects.
You know what it reminds me of? Did you guys ever watch the movie Toy Story? I think it's 2
Yeah,
or
yeah.
3, where that one kid just like takes dolls apart and puts them together.
That's the
with,
first one. Yeah,
That's
it's
the
the
first
first
Is
one.
it the
yeah.
first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me
Yeah.
of.
Yeah,
Like that doll comes walking out from under the bed with the spider legs. Yeah.
yeah. But it's kind of a tan color, and I know that's not what it's
Eh.
going to end up.
I think I'm gonna try to get a new hood for it,
Yeah,
and then when getting a new hood, I'll maybe.
I think it needs to be Jeep Life wrapped.
I mean, let's do
we
it.
definitely need.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need
Jeep Life podcast
It-
wrap it.
it
Yep.
set all over.
Cool.
So you're running 40s on beadlocks. On
40s
on 17-inch
beadlocks.
beadlocks.
Yes, 17-inch beadlocks. So today I ran pressures at 8 in the front and 6 in the rear,
Yeah,
which it didn't. The tires were still
full.
full.
Yeah.
It's
So-
the sidewall on them is just so tough.
Yeah,
So
and that's
they're-
not a heavy rig. I mean,
No.
what does that thing weigh? It's got to be like 3,000 pounds.
No,
I think it's a little heavier.
yeah,
Is it?
I think we kind
Oh,
of
you
did
know
the
it's got
math. It's like
tons in it.
4,500,
Tons.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
600 pounds an axle
Right.
at least,
Right.
and then you
Wheels and
got
tires
wheels.
and-
Wheels.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
and those
Even
wheels
though
are
you cut a lot of
140
metal off of
pounds
it.
at least.
yeah.
So
I mean, it's a killer. It's a killer rig. I mean, when we pulled it off the trailer and
it's just like squats.
yeah, it was pretty awesome. And you got the suck down winches front and rear.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
It needs little things, some
Sure.
wiring here and there, clean up some stuff, clean off some grounds.
Yeah,
So
just-
it's like 2:30 in the morning last night, and my phone goes. "Doo-doo-doo-doo."
it wasn't 2:30 in the morning. It
What
was
the
like
hell is
6
this?
o'clock.
Wasn't
Yeah.
6. I guess it was because I was on my way out to New Hope yet.
It was 6.
Everything seems so late.
wouldn't
to get
start.
started.
Oh, really?
It would not start.
What
I just
wire was loose?
I don't know. It might have been. I don't know.
Are you sure it wasn't that starter?
I took the starter into
Okay.
AutoZone.
Are you
they
sure it's
tested
not
it?
Are you sure it's not the starter?
Yes,
How do you know?
because it started every time today.
Yeah, but that's what starters, they get dead spots in them. So we should probably next time it does that,
Yeah.
put a Tesla or not a Tesla, put a multimeter on both the wires in the starter.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
But I mean, it had no issues today, and I think it was a wire that was loose somewhere else.
But the
And
solenoid was clicking on the starter, right?
it gave a single click. That was
Yeah.
it. So
Mm.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
it works now. It's fine.
All right.
Like I said, it needs some wires cleaned up. It
Yeah.
needs, just a freshen up.
yeah, it's awesome rig, but it's going to need some Billy time, right?
Yeah.
And garage time, and
Polishing, yeah.
in the winter you're going to love this, right? That's your project time anyway.
Mhm.
So that's awesome. Dude, that's awesome.
Nothing stops it,
No, you're showing me some pictures, and it just
including the brakes.
yeah.
Don, 4 low, brake on the floor,
And it's still crawling.
and it's still like.
Well, the instant you switch it into 4 low, you see everything just
It
adjust.
just-
It just
the whole thing picks up.
Yeah,
When you
put it in
it's-
drive.
It's the air ride.
that's crazy.
Well, it's just so much torque
yeah.
too.
But I
in
mean,
it.
it's the
yeah, the
shocks are
air
just like
air suspension.
Yeah,
So riding around in it, it's fine.
yeah.
You don't. It's just like normal. But yeah, once you like put in 4 low and really crawl around, it really picks up in sections. and stuff
It does
like
its
that.
thing.
So, but
Dude,
yeah,
that's exciting. I'm happy for you. Thanks for letting me share in the actual getting of it.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome. I am just blown away by the work that's being done by Shattered Dream Designs, the folks that do our
apparel,
apparel and all of our logo
gear.
stuff and gear, our swag on our site. They're really hard at work. We went to a new vendor to get some new stuff, but it's all over our webpage. Go to the swag part of our website and buy stuff, buy cool stuff.
smash the button
Yeah.
to go to Shattered Dream Designs.
Yeah, and that'll take you to Shattered Dream Designs. And right now, I'm going to give you permission to wait 2 days to buy stuff. Starting December 1st through January 31st, they're running a contest, not just for our site, but for their entire conglomerate or whatever, all their stores.
So, Shattered Dream Designs
Yes,
actually makes apparel for a couple different clubs and
and groups and
companies and
companies. Yep,
groups. So that's what they do. Is this is how they make
exactly.
products, and
Yep.
this is how they make a profit. Is they, we don't have the inventory.
Right, we don't have to carry inventory.
We don't have to carry an inventory. It is awesome that they
Yep.
do this for us, kind of,
Yep.
and it helps them. It benefits us. So go buy more stuff. So it helps the podcast, so we can be at these events and fun things.
Yep.
But so this contest or giveaway that
Yep.
they're doing,
It's starting December 1st, running through January 31st.
correct.
And basically, every $10 that you spend with Shattered Dream Designs, whether on our site or our Jeep Club, is just rolled everything over
Yep.
to them. So more cool stuff for the Jeep Club as
But
well.
don't worry, Jeep Club will still carry inventory.
We will carry shirts, T-shirts,
Yeah.
and banners. But everything through there, every $10 gets you entered into a giveaway, and they are going to randomly draw from all their customers to give away a sweet gaming rig, gaming computer.
Yep.
So they're a gaming computer. Their owner is big into that, and so that's where they wanted to do their giveaway. But I think it's pretty awesome. So you have permission to wait 2 days to order your stuff. Otherwise, order all your Jeep Life apparel there.
Yeah.
It's cool. I have my computer bag. They have barbecue aprons. So
Yeah.
perfect time. Holiday coming up.
Scarves, T-shirts.
Oh, the scarf is
sweatshirts,
awesome.
Women's tanks, men's tanks,
I like this.
the
what are they
aqua
called?
bottles or water
Yes,
bottle
I like
things,
those.
Yep.
metal
Um,
jiggers,
I got one of the blankets,
keychains,
super
pens,
warm.
mugs, all
No,
that kind of fun
all the
stuff.
fun stuff. So get those.
Yep.
Cool. I think we got some events coming up. Do we have some events that have been brought to us?
Yeah. One that I want to go to.
All right, let's do it. Let's go there. Tell me
Wheel-
about it.
So it's Wheel to Heal. It's on December 13th from 9 a.m. in the morning till 3 p.m. in the afternoon. This is put on by a local club, and they are partnering with Mission 22, which helps veterans returning from tours and stuff that struggle with PTSD and suicide awareness stuff.
A great organization.
Yeah, absolutely great organization. So that event is on December 13th.
Yep.
Yeah.
9
trying
to
to
3, I think,
Pull
is
up the rest
their
of the
is their
information.
time. We'll have a link to their Eventbrite site. It is a donation plus the fee to ride at AOA.
Right.
But it's a great
So it's
thing.
Apex Off-Road and Mission 22 are
Yep.
partnering with to have a fundraiser event.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, we have another event.
Sorry, I wasn't very prepared there.
That's all right. December 5th.
At 4 p.m., the JEEP Club,
Yep.
which is Jeep Enthusiasts of Eastern Pennsylvania, is doing a Lights in the Parkway ride from they're gathering at Ziegler RV in Allentown, and then they're going to be caravanning over to the Lights in the Parkway, which is the Lehigh Valley Light Show that they do that runs along the Lehigh Parkway area, which is also a trail that runs there too. So they have awesome Christmas lights to get you in the holiday spirit. So they are meeting at 4 o'clock on December 5th, and then they're going to be caravanning over once it starts to get dark and everything. That event, you actually have to buy your ticket separately, and then that's online that you would have to purchase that ticket. So it should be a fun event to get in the holiday spirit.
Get in that spirit.
I know I'm going.
I don't know that I'll be able to make it.
Oh,
Work schedule, maybe. Yeah, I'd love to be able to make it because I love doing anything with our Jeep Club and doing that Jeep Life. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I can finagle my way out of work.
I got to figure out if I'm going to have a Jeep yet. I might.
I got an extra one.
Yeah, I might have to borrow it. I've been like taking Jeeps apart here like crazy.
Oh yeah, is yours apart?
No, but it needs to be.
All right.
I got things I need to do, and
Sounds like me.
I know I'm running out of time here. I'm
Yeah.
running out of winter. We're going to be back into season soon.
I would hit a bump off road and the radio would cut out. There's a loose wire
There's a
somewhere.
loose wire. Yeah.
Then I hit the dash and it turned back on.
Boom. So speaking of that, Don, you came up with an awesome topic for this week.
Which he's still trying to log into his account. He is so locked out. The FBI is going to show up to arrest him because somebody's
I
trying
just changed it too, like 2 days ago. It's all because of this new phone. That's what it is.
Is that what you got? A new phone?
I got a new phone. I got a new Apple
Which phone did you get?
12.
This
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
guys.
Yeah.
First of all, we started off the podcast talking about turkey.
Oh yeah.
So
Shiny thing. Squirrel.
shiny thing. We are a Jeep podcast, not
Well,
Apple podcast.
Every single
not
person
turkey
listening,
podcast.
every single person listening to us right now is doing it probably from a phone,
True.
right?
So
and
go,
if you get a
go
new
buy
one,
the iPhone 11 or 12
listen,
or whatever
there's a
number
part of-
they're
listen.
on.
Jeep guys, Jeep people, not Jeep guys. Jeep
Yeah.
people are sharp people. We're up on our tech. I mean, this is part of the game here.
yeah. I mean,
No, I mean, if we were like,
I'm sure there's people out there but I don't know many Jeep people that have anything older than like an 8+ or
that's what I had when I gave it up.
I know.
You
It's
know
like,
what's crazy? The trade-in value on that thing was like $400.
was it really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm going where you shop.
Yeah,
I like it.
Dude's like 400, but now I ended up keeping it for the boy. But
Oh, sure.
because it worked all right.
All
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
guys. So mid podcast, we're getting a review right in.
Right in.
Or at least this is me seeing it.
All right.
So this is from Luke, your father, on Instagram.
Yeah.
And he said, just drove my JKU Sahara from Denver to Flagstaff, Arizona, then Grand Canyon, Horseshoe Bend, then finish it off with 4 days in Moab.
Mm.
Hell of a trip.
Wow.
A couple of times I even listened to the Jeep Life podcast while enjoying the Jeep life.
Nice.
So
Wow.
that's a lot of driving. And he said, keep up the great work, fellas.
I like it.
Nice.
Well, thanks, Luke, your father.
Yeah.
Good.
And he's in cool locations too.
Yeah,
And he
he
sent
is.
a
He
whole
is.
bunch of pictures and
Safe,
videos.
Safe
so
drive, man.
Oh, yeah.
Take care and be safe. And
Yeah, maybe
That's
we'll meet you out
wild.
there sometime.
yes, I actually. So I'm reading a book right now. I think you got it too. It's 2 Jeeps.
Yeah.
About the British guys that came over.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Shipped their Jeeps over and to the East Coast. Clayton did the suspensions on them for them.
Mhm.
And then they did a cross-country wheeling, checking out national parks trip, very similar to what you did when you
Yeah.
took off.
Yep.
But it's actually a really good book. You can download it in Apple Books. I'm sure just about anywhere else.
Yeah.
And easy read.
That's cool.
But very similar to what Luke, your dad,
Your
Your
father.
father.
Your
was
dad.
doing.
The Star Wars quote.
Got a new name for you, Luke. Your dad.
No, that's awesome to hear that. We live for reviews. I love
Absolutely.
I love getting them. It helps us be found. So if you have the ability to do a review, do that. So without further ado, we're going to run right into
Our main
topic. I know Don already has.
Do you even know what was on said? Well, let's start it off.
Dude, no,
Yeah,
I
so
can get it on my phone.
The topic
What
is
Why you just
Because I want it on here.
yeah. So the topic is what's your Quadratec
I got it right
wish
there.
list, and
You need to chill out. I got
substitute
it in time.
if you want to substitute another vendor in there, go ahead. But
Well, yeah. I mean, let's start from the beginning. Every Jeep person,
yeah,
every Jeep lifer has a wish list
yeah,
somewhere
somewhere.
on somebody's website. I mean, that's how we dream build our vehicles.
yeah.
It's how
yeah.
we organize it, right?
Yeah.
So,
They banned me from building wish lists.
but I mean, we all just throw stuff up there, and then
Yeah.
that's where you go from. Now, Quadratec has an awesome site for doing that.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
really do.
They do.
Dreams and goals.
Yeah.
So what I thought we'd do is we're not going to go down our list, but what I wanted to do was kind of
Top
hit
3,
one.
4.
You hit one, then I'll hit one, and we'll just keep going around. Because what this also is an idea for you guys to listen to my wish list and give me that for Christmas.
I'm sorry.
Also-
but
And I
appreciate-
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
And I appreciate it.
Also, maybe if like, wait a second, where was I going with that?
Squirrel
Oh.
shiny thing.
Squirrel shiny thing. Oh,
His wish list is in front
no.
of him and he can't focus.
They can't focus.
well, I was looking at my wish list and I wanted to add something to it. No, but like maybe we thought of something that, or we found something on a page that you thought of before but never really kind of followed through with
Yeah.
finding it or
Yeah, yeah.
something. Or you never thought that you could use that for your Jeep, and then we explain
Right.
where we would use it.
Yep.
Set that light bulb off and
Set it off.
add
Yeah,
to your wish list.
Yeah, and that was my idea. Just
Yeah.
and let listeners get in our heads and understand what we're thinking. And
That's a
what
weird
it is
place, dude.
It's kind of dark and damp in mine.
Let's move on. Let's take a visit.
Get out
in
of
that.
our heads.
Let's take a visit. What's your first little wish list item?
Little, or what do you want to do here? Like I don't know.
No,
I mean,
man.
here,
There is
let me
no there
scroll
is
through
no
this.
I don't
limit.
have little.
Give me
All right,
give me
so
a top.
honestly, my next thing is I have to re-gear. I'm not
Yeah.
wheeling with the manual trans and 321s. Like it's just not going to crawl.
That's fair. Yeah.
So I was doing some research. I actually just changed some things on my wish list this week. Originally, I was like, I got to do 456s. What I'm actually going to do is, because I'm getting like 20 miles at a gallon in it right now.
Ooh, that'd be hard to give up.
Yeah. So, and like I said, I am going to daily this. I am going to do 373s, but I'm going to do a 4-to-1 transfer.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
And I'll keep my gas mileage around 17 or something. And I looked, you can pick up used Ruby boxes for between $1,000 and $1,500.
Mhm.
I'll even take a high mileage one for less and rebuild it. I mean, they're not hard to rebuild. So that's on my wish list. It's the
Doubler.
you can't for a manual. Nobody makes a doubler. I looked.
Oh.
They only make it for the old 4-speed or 5, whatever it was.
Couldn't you do like a
automatic.
Dana 300 or something?
Yeah, but at that point, I the Ruby boxes are
Yeah.
Dana 300s are kind of getting expensive. They're getting rare.
Yeah,
Hard to
4-to-1
find.
Dana. Yeah, I mean, if you
Yeah.
could, well, you get a Dana 300 and then you put a 4-to-1
Right,
in it.
right. Yeah.
And
So
then you can have
I mean,
twin
Ruby
stick.
boxes are pretty easy to find.
Yeah.
Overhaul kits are pretty cheap, and it's not a lot of fab. But I had to change I have the gears for it.
Right.
I just have to get a front carrier and a front 373 gear. The rear limited slip has to be rebuilt, and I'm big on limited slips right now in the
Mhm.
rear and locker in the front.
right.
You don't lift rear wheels too often.
No, you don't.
So limited slips are cool because they're instead of being active or reactive, they're proactive. And so I'm gonna rebuild my limited slip for it. And that's kind of next on my wish list. Get the drivability.
So that's
back.
a wish package.
Yeah, but that's the next big project. That's
Right.
why I said I'm getting ready to. I want to tear into it. I want to get that done. I
Yeah.
mean, there's
Nice.
a ton of things I want to do, but that's my.
So that's an overhaul. So you're talking about overhaul kit. Gears.
No, I don't. I'm not going to because it only has 38,000 miles on it. So
Oh.
I'm going to use the existing bearings. I have a puller, takes them off without damaging them.
Okay.
And I have shims. Like I have enough shims to rebuild everybody's rear in here at least 6 times.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I got like a stack of them.
Yeah,
like that big.
yeah.
From when I did one gear job, and that's how.
Now
like-
I've got.
so
I mean,
you must have like a stack like
I have a
this
box.
big. Yeah.
Nice.
We have a box sitting in the parts. So, yeah, that's the next big thing. It's not hard. I really thought it would be a lot worse with the 321 gears, but it's not horrible. It's drivable. But I want to be able to cruise in 6th gear on the highway and not have to constantly be shifting. I'm shifting a lot now.
Yeah.
I'm getting lazy. I don't want to shift that.
Yeah. I recently drove your Jeep for a few days, and
Yeah.
it's you do have to shift 5th and
5th and 6th, you're
Yeah.
bouncing back and forth
Yeah,
constantly.
It's
Yep.
a little bit of work. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm in. I think that's a great wish list. That's awesome. All right, give me your big guy.
So my wish list starts out with a roof rack
Oh,
for my JK,
All right.
which it isn't really a wish list. I kind of have one.
Yeah, I was going to say you already have the
I do have
roof
a roof
rack.
rack.
Yeah.
So, but this is an accessory for the roof rack.
Ooh, yeah.
So it is the ARB 2500 millimeter aluminum encased awning
Oh yeah.
to go over the side of my Jeep.
Yeah.
So this is an awning that would be like you drive your Jeep to a baseball event, or you get some
Or the
shade,
beach or
the
what-
beach,
yeah.
or
Yeah.
anywhere. So tailgating events, this, that, and
Yeah.
the other thing.
Give
So
it a
it's an
little shade.
awning, yeah. And then I wanted to get. So this is a package deal as well. I want to get the sides
Yep.
and the floor, so I could use it for camping too. I can put like a little cot in it and
Nice.
a
Oh,
little
you
heater.
goose like that goose gear flooring. Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
it's like a whole enclosed thing. Basically, it just hangs on the awning.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I
Nice.
gotcha. Now I'm
So-
thinking about the inside of the Jeep, like the taking out all the seats and everything. And just
Oh
putting
no,
in
this
that.
is so it's an ARB awning like
Gotcha.
that.
Yeah. You're talking about
So it has like walls that you
Yep.
can put in,
The
and
screen
a floor,
and
the
the-
screen.
yeah.
So just really that whole package.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
They even have stuff that drapes down from the side and covers the tires. Like there's no
Yeah.
mosquitoes getting in.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
like it.
So that's what I was thinking.
That's
That's
a good
my
idea.
wish list.
So that can be your
Item.
overlanding.
My overland item.
Yep. I like that. All right. So
Because now I could really do an overland rig and a
And
wheeling rig.
and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
here's the thing. I really think it is hard to do both.
You can't.
You can't with it being comfortable. Like,
Because you
Jake-
start going overland that direction, you're gonna get super heavy.
yeah,
Yep. Yep.
And then if you go crawling direction,
you need to be light,
you need to be light,
but
and
you
then
can't
you
pack gear.
but you
you're
can't
not
pack
missing-
any kind
yeah.
of gear that you're like.
Now I'm convinced, like the Jeep is going to be my running around town, going to the going rock
Yeah.
crawling, and I think at some point I'm going to pick up a Commander for an overland rig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
So
All right. I like it. I like it.
So what's yours, Terry?
So I've been kind of spoiled. I want a rock crawler 3.5 inch X Factor.
3.5 inch.
Yeah, 3.5. I want to do the
Okay.
mid arm system.
Yep.
where'd that come from?
Yeah. Flooring me, buddy.
I've been happy with my 2.5 inch for a while, but it's starting to sag a little bit.
That he stood next to
I know, right? And then just a little bit of envy. I want just a little more clearance. A little more space in the tire wells. And I think the rock crawler really provides that. They build good stuff.
They do, and I'm torn right now. It's funny because I was just talking to Scott the other night. I'm torn. I'm like, yeah, should I put more money into my suspension or just sell it and start with the rock crawler? I was going to do
Like
2.5
back
inch.
to
Yeah.
stock.
and just cut what?
Like find a stock Jeep and
No,
go with-
no. Take my Ruby
Oh,
off
take the
and
Rubicon
get
Express.
and
Yeah.
put a rock
Oh, okay.
crawler. But
I mean,
it was a good conversation with Scott because the problem is, when do you stop putting money in the Jeep? Like if I get T-boned in that
yeah,
and it's totaled out, the insurance company, like they take them and that's it. It's hard to get parts off of 'em,
yeah,
well,
you know?
you can
Yeah.
do an agreed upon price.
You
for
can,
some
but
insurance
it is not
companies.
easy, and a lot of times they want more stuff than you're going to be able to provide ownership
Yeah.
of, and you don't get it back anyway. I've been
Yeah.
down that route.
But it isn't. We can't always prepare for the what ifs in life,
I can.
right?
I have to live there.
Sure, but I would rather be happy and then try to figure out afterwards if that's the case. Then and that's kind of why I want to spend. And, this is again a wish list. Is this going to happen tomorrow? No, definitely not.
Right.
But
Scott had a good point, though. I mean, okay, so that X Factor is still a lot cheaper than a
Yeah.
coil over.
Yeah.
Which is ultimately was my goal.
right.
But then I started thinking, I don't want to put that kind of money into it.
I mean, for me, that coilover would be kind of a super dream if it was already built for me.
Right.
I don't know that I would pick that as
Right.
the direction I'm heading.
Right.
Because I drive my Jeep differently. It's not his buggy,
Right.
right? It's my daily driver. Yeah, it would be cool to say, hey, I've got coilovers, but I don't think I'm going to take advantage of
Well,
that.
and that's another point. I mean, coilovers require maintenance a lot.
Right. And
So
I
if
don't
it's a
want that.
daily
I don't
driver,
want. I don't
right.
want to. Change the tint. I don't want to
No.
do that with the shocks. I just want to.
So coilovers aren't that. So I've heard mixed reviews about coilovers in the Northeast.
Yeah.
because of the salt and the brine on the roads.
Oh yeah.
You got to service them more often.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's they
And
are.
you have to realize servicing is
Isn't
like
easy.
$2,000
Yeah.
to send them out,
No.
get them done.
Well, you can do it yourself.
You can.
but it is super hard.
No.
But
But
That's
you
why I
also
have
need
you two.
tools for it. You need
you need a really long
sometime-
pick and a hammer.
All right,
Some
so
compressed air.
So
Yeah.
that's mine. Is that rock crawler? I mean,
Okay.
Jeremy and his team do a
Right,
real
right.
nice job, and
They do.
I
They do.
think it's quality stuff. So
I was talking with Scott about it, and I think one of the things, and this is why I want Rubicon Express too. I like all the options. Like
Yeah.
I don't have to jump in at $5,000. I
Right.
can go in at 1,300 and build from there.
Right.
Which is really nice. It's kind of where you're at. You're building from there.
that's exactly
so,
right. That's exactly
yeah.
right. So that's where I'm at with that.
Cool.
All right, which one you guys want to go next?
you want to throw it back to me? Because I got one quick.
There you go.
Go for it, man.
I want
Go.
a power tank system.
Oh yeah.
15-pounder.
That's
Oh,
what-
yeah.
No, actually,
With the 40s, I can see 15 being
15. You really
yeah.
should have a 15.
a 15 should be your smallest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
Or go with 20 with the 40s.
no, I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
I want a 10 for the buggy because it's smaller.
It's not that much smaller. Go the 15 for the buggy.
Or figure out.
Do a 10 for the
What do I have?
for the
20s? I think I
No,
have
you have-
20s.
Or I want something
I think I have
small.
yeah, 20s.
I want
Yeah.
like a small power tank system.
Yeah. Well, mine's not huge. It's a
No,
10.
yours is pretty small.
It's the right
Yeah.
size.
I think mine's just about
Because it's the amount of space in the back of that thing.
Yeah. Well, you mount it to a
bolt
bar.
it to a roll bar.
It would
Yeah.
get mounted.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
you
know.
have an air compressor on
It
there.
does have an air compressor on it.
So
That
just
air
put a-
compressor's this
It's
big.
tiny.
to
it's,
run
it's
the
an AR,
oh, just
it's
to
an
run the
ARB, but
lockers.
So okay, I could put a dual compressor on it.
But do you know how
could
long
run
it
a-
would
you
take
could
to
run the
do those
lockers
40s?
on a 20-pound power tank too.
Yeah.
So remove that. Yeah.
Put a 15 or 20 on that and put a 10 in the JK.
I'm only getting one here.
No, it's a wish list. You're putting
Okay,
down,
wish
it-
list.
Well, if you're gonna
it-
run the lockers, you're gonna need a 20.
Yeah.
And I can look back in my notes at one point, based on average cycling of a locker, like normal air leakage.
Yeah.
I figured out how long a 20-pound would last, so I can give you that number. I have it somewhere in my notes.
Yeah.
When I get bored at night and
I
can't
mean,
sleep,
it
I
would
do
be
math.
a stupid amount of time that it would last, probably.
well, when you're
Wait,
throwing your
You know how
40
many
inch.
times I used the lockers today?
0.
0.
Yeah,
Well,
it was based on continuous use, and
Yeah.
it was like
Like-
a 6-hour continuous use.
Yeah.
Or 8-hour on a 20-pound based on how often they cycle and the amount. Now the tricky part was there wasn't an accurate number of how much airflow it takes to apply them and reapply.
we're doing monster valves with your power tank, so that's part of the power tank package.
Thanks for spending my money, Terry.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
It
I'm
already
here
has
for
a
you.
hole in the side of it, for monster valves.
Yep, done. That makes it even easier.
Directly across the other side in those wheels.
Perfect. All right, Don, what you got?
I want my garage doors raised so I can get my Jeep back in the garage door.
You can't get that from
I
Quadratec.
can't get that from Quadratec. Nah, my garage doors are now too low to get alias in.
Yeah.
So it's a no-go. It's not even close.
No,
Mm-mm.
you got to air them down.
I would have to take the top off, like all the way off.
Yeah.
You need some suck down winches.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do. Yeah. And I would probably have to at that point air down or be really careful coming
Yeah.
in. Now, once I'm in, I think I'd be okay. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's bothering me. It's been sitting out I brought it home this week. Like it's
Yeah.
been at work, so I've
Yeah.
been leaving it at work, and then when I just wanted to bring it home. But I've had it home this week, and it's dirty, and it's driving me nuts.
All right, so what's your next item?
All right.
Garage doors doesn't count.
So
lift.
a bigger lift. I have to do a spare tire carrier on the
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we've
it's
talked about
gonna-
that.
It's going to
Yep.
tear it apart, and so Rugged Ridge makes yours.
Yep.
And for $499.99, that's what's going to be on the back of mine.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the way it looks. It's I don't know that there's a big difference with those. Like Terraflex is good. I think Rugged Ridge is good. Like I don't hear bad reviews on them.
Yeah.
So I just the Rugged Ridge is fairly cheap, and I like the way it looks.
The
So,
simplicity of it.
yeah.
It's just I can open a tailgate. I don't have to open the spare tire.
Well, that's it. I
and
don't
then
want
the tailgate.
So
and,
I do have the factory back bumper on
Yep.
it, and I do want to change it out, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to open the tire and then open the lift gate. I
Right,
just
right.
want to do all in one.
All in one.
I'm not going to hang a ton of stuff back there. It's not going to
Scott's
be an
is
overland.
nice. Scott has the one that's
He's got the high lift or high line.
you
Yeah.
only open the door, but it's all connected
Yeah.
through
Right,
linkages
right.
and stuff.
Right. It is nice.
I don't have
And
Scott
that's not
money
cheap.
though. Yeah, I don't
That
have
ain't
Scott
cheap.
money.
True.
The high line, so that is a terrific bumper system.
Yeah.
It's awesome, and it is not that one particular, but one of them. I've got a Highline bumper on my
Yeah.
wish list. My next item is the Quadratec flashlight and holder.
Cool.
I want the Quadratec flashlight. It's on my list of things to get. And it is. There it is. I
Okay.
said it.
Okay.
All right, who's
Quadratec.
next?
You're back up, Billy, I think.
I want more lights
And on the buggy?
on everything.
On everything, yeah.
I want some more rock lights on the buggy.
Yeah.
It already has some. I want some more.
Glow in the dark.
Yeah, I want some more just overall lighting on it, maybe for some night runs or something. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also more lights on Big Red.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Hood lights,
I don't know.
A-pillar lights, rear lights. I would like rear lights.
Well, my backup taillights are pretty good now.
Oh, they are. They're bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been behind you. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're bright.
I mean, really, it should be lights, lockers before lights. So lockers is really a wish list in,
Right,
in Big
right,
Red. But
right.
you know what? Whatever. I
Right.
Just bought lockers.
Did you really? Did you say you just bought lockers?
Yeah, in the rig that I just
Yeah.
purchased.
A little slow in the uptake there, wasn't
A
I?
little bit. You were off monkey butlering
I
somewhere.
was looking at stuff.
All right, what were you looking at?
Tomfoolery.
What were you
So
looking
the
at?
other thing I want to do, I did get one of those handheld ones. Remember early on, you and I were bouncing back and forth about those. So I got a handheld CB.
CB. Yeah, yeah.
And when we were out, and I took the one group out with Brandon.
It was a big, long group.
It was, but it wasn't that
long, no.
What, an eighth mile maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
And I couldn't pull Brandon on the handheld.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not okay with that. So I am going to go to.
A GMRS.
Well, I'm
GMRS?
actually. I am going to do a
GMRS?
GMRS, but I'm also going to do a CB too because sometimes I'm with people that don't have GMRS.
Well,
So, case in point, today, I have GMRS now
yeah.
do you?
in the buggy,
And nobody else did.
but I didn't have a CB,
Right.
and nobody else had a GMRS.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to put both in the Jeep. I'm going to
There
run
you go.
both, but I'm going to run a Uniden 880.
Okay.
I'm not going to run the. I think it's the 9 series has the Bluetooth or wireless mic. I'm not going to do that because I have the handheld.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that's
It's just overkill. I'll just use the handheld if I get out of the Jeep. And then
Because a handheld would be great for spotting
yeah,
and stuff.
That's-
Because you
so-
love to do spotting.
Yep.
You're really good at it.
I'll
and-
just keep that
Yep.
with me, and then I don't have to worry about dropping it and breaking
like
it
it.
or whatever. But
Oh.
then the antenna I found, and it doesn't have great reviews, but I love the idea. First of all, I'm going to get I think a quick disconnect for the antenna, but is it Rugged Ridge? I know I saved it. Maybe I didn't.
But there is an antenna adapter
Yep.
for the Rugged Ridge bumper.
No, it's not for the bumper.
I mean, not
It's
the
an-
bumper, the carrier.
It's an AM/FM CB radio all-in-one.
Is it by
Unit.
Tuffy Sticks or whatever?
No, I think it's by Rugged Ridge.
Mm.
I don't have it tagged in here because I think I was
That's
still
nice. though.
researching it. Yeah, and it just uses you
Is it-
replace the radio with another like a CB antenna, but it'll convert for AM/FM, and so now I don't have 2 antennas on the vehicle
Oh,
because the
okay.
goal
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
this
yeah.
Jeep was
All
to
right.
keep it as simple and light as possible.
Right.
Right.
You know, that was that way I don't have to run 40s. I'm hoping if I keep it light and simple and
You only have to run 37s.
I'm hoping I can get away with a good set of 35s and some talent. I hope. And then I got the
Don, your
bracket.
Jeep's cute.
You fuck.
That's all it did. That's all it took the
Damn it.
first time.
Yep.
tried.
I'm done. It's staying at 35s because
tried,
at
Terry.
37s, I'm not gonna they're gonna have to remove part of the roof to get it back in the house.
Yeah,
I tried, Terry.
I know, right?
So and then a rugged mount. I want to put the CB up above both CBs, the GMRS and the CB.
Above the windshield.
Yeah, Yep. So I'm gonna put them both up there.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Keep the dash kind of clean.
Yeah, I like that.
So Matthew his wish list
I
is
saw-
to have it running,
I know.
right? Yeah, I can align with that.
Well, Matt, I will reach out to you, and I can't drive down there to help you. I just it's not going to happen with
No.
4 kids, but John, but I can maybe offer you some advice.
and Michael is he wants a 392.
Don't we all?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
in for that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wow.
That's my race car, my Jeep, and my overland vehicle all in one.
All in one. It's not
Yep.
good all in one kit.
Yeah, it is.
So my next item on the wish list, I like my audio, but I'm going to go all in on the Alpine X409 WRA for the
yeah,
it's their 9-inch dash restyle kit. Going to do that with rear camera and
front camera.
and do the PSS 22 WRA full waterproof
23.
speaker system.
Is it 22? Yeah, 22.
22.
Yeah. He's I have the 21.
Yeah.
Be all right.
And I like the way yours sounds. So I think I go uniform, go the
Yeah.
whole thing. That's my wish list. Now, is
That's-
it going to happen?
Right.
Probably not. But
Right.
For $4,200.
Is that what
Yeah.
it? That's not 42, is it?
Yeah.
$4,299.
For a restyle kit.
yeah,
And
It's the
and
restyle kit, the
and
sub,
speakers.
speakers, everything.
Yeah.
$42.99.
Yeah.
I'm good with numbers.
Man, that thing's awesome. Yeah. So
That's steep, but it is an awesome. That is a crazy awesome. That is probably the pinnacle of audio for the Jeep. I mean, it was
it's-
designed for it.
it was built for the Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
Alpine does they do the stock upgrade system, so everything's upgraded that you get from Jeep is
Right.
done by Alpine, so they
Right.
know that interior better than anybody else, and working with that
Well, they have all the CAD and everything. for
right,
it,
and
too,
they
so-
right, and their speakers are designed and tuned for each spot in the
Right.
Jeeper. So yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
It's on the list.
Awesome.
All right, what else we got?
So I want a dedicated toolkit for my Jeep.
Ooh, brilliant.
That
I'm
is a good
tired
idea.
of taking tools out of my toolbox, putting them in a bag, putting it in the Jeep,
Yeah.
taking it out of the tool. Whenever I want to work on it, I'm just tired of
So now you're gonna have 2 dedicated toolkits.
not 2 dedicated toolkits, just one for the
That
Jeeps.
does both. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, so
So
you
just
take it out of
one-
the Jeep
it's-
and put it in the
right.
tow
So
tow
my
rig.
stuff in the garage stays in the garage. The stuff in the
No, all
toolkit
right.
Yeah,
I'm
and that's
with
goes
you.
what I
I'm
in
with
the
you.
toolkit.
So some
with
of
you.
my stuff is like that, not
Right.
everything.
I'm with you.
But I'm like, I want 2 sets of sockets.
Yeah.
3/8, ½ inch. I
Yeah.
don't need 1/4 inch for the Jeep. I have that in the garage.
Right.
So
What are
it's
you gonna
just,
take the lug nuts off with?
I don't know.
If you don't have 1/4 inch, I mean, come on.
Let's go
man.
for that 1/8 inch
Yeah.
ratchet. No, but you know what I mean. It's just I'm tired of going back and forth between.
Now, how would you store them all? Because I'll tell you what I want to do. Go ahead.
So on Quadratec, they have a bag system.
Is that the roll up?
The roll-up bag
Okay,
system.
So yeah.
So
I
it's
know what
by
you're talking about.
Overland.
Blue Ridge makes that stuff.
Yeah, there's a couple different
Yeah.
companies that make
Yep.
it, but yeah, I want it all roll up.
Yep.
And then on the back of my buggy, there's actually a specific bracket that was made by Swag Off-Road Bracketry or
Okay.
Storage Solutions.
Yep.
Off-Road Storage Solutions, and it perfectly fits a Rubbermaid action pack.
Mm.
So it was actually designed to fit the entire thing. So just put it all in the roll-up stuff. It's like tool bags,
Yeah,
and in
yeah.
each one it has different stuff. So just throw them all in there, and then whatever other tools, the tools that are like, maybe an impact gun, this, that, and the other thing, the couple little things that
Yeah.
would go back and forth, just have them lay right on top.
Perfect.
So
I like
there's
that.
DeWalt's, Milwaukee, I think. They make these large backpacks now that you can put like
Oh,
your
yeah.
blow molded cases in with everything. That's what I think I want to do.
Oh.
Just like, you know what I mean? Like you slide your socket set in, you slide your,
Yep.
you know what I mean? And then you just, when you go wheeling, you just throw it in. It's like an 80-pound bag, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can throw it in and that's it. You have everything with you. And then
I
you
like
can move it around from vehicle to vehicle pretty easy.
Yeah. I mean, right now, I just have my Husky bag and my Quadratec bag underneath of it in that bracket
Yeah.
with all my recovery gear and tools.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I see something on there.
Yep.
He's-
So while we're talking about
Yeah.
carrying things,
Yeah.
and
I
being
want the
able to
extreme one though.
the what?
The
What are you talking
extreme
about?
pack.
They have an extreme pack.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not on Quadratec's website.
I don't want. I just want the backpack because I have all the gear.
Yeah.
Well, I need a new snatch block. Mine
The
broke.
extreme pack is wild.
Yeah. What's the price on that though?
It ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap,
Yeah.
but it comes with there's 3 straps in it. So what? Don, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you got to announce
well,
what the
so
product is before I
it's-
can start explaining what's in the product.
It's worn. I just want the worn Epic recovery bag like you have. Because
Right.
again, I want to. If I'm going to have multiple Jeeps, and I know as the kids are getting older, there's going to probably be more Jeeps. I know Amy and I were out shopping today. She's going to get another Wrangler.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you shop for a vehicle on Sunday?
You can go look.
It's my favorite time because I don't have to deal with
Or
people.
you
I
just
will,
walk around the
I will
parking
pick
lot?
what I want, and then I will negotiate on the phone because unfortunately, people aren't my strong point.
Well, also, you're a mechanic. You're a car guy. You've been through the process how many times?
Right.
You know,
what to do.
You know what to do.
Yep.
You've been there buying a car, new,
Yep.
used,
Yep.
otherwise. So it's pointless for you to walk on a lot when it's
Right.
middle of
Now,
the
I
afternoon on a
can't-
Tuesday.
I get they're doing their job, but the whole swarming at me, like there's 15 salesmen running at me,
Yeah, because they've got nothing else to do.
it makes me nervous.
So that backpack,
Yes.
I did a recovery a couple weeks ago for that kid, and it was amazing just to be able to grab that out of the back,
Yeah.
throw it out there, throw it down on the ground, not worry about it because that thing's tough.
Yep.
Pull the stuff I needed out of
Yep.
it, did the thing, then put everything and
Yep.
throw it back in.
Well, and my thought is, when I'm out, if I'm spotting and if I'm not feeling like wheeling that day and I'm spotting for you, I can throw it on my back.
Mhm.
And then you don't even have to get out of the Jeep. I don't have to go over to your Jeep to get your recovery gear. I
Right.
have mine and I'm ready to go.
Right. You can just go right to
Yeah,
the
I've-
tree and
I've got everything I need except for the snatch block and honestly a weight for, for a damper.
Mhm.
Yep.
But so I've got a brand new Rugged Ridge 20,000-pound tow rope. I have a tree saver. I have
So we were
you know,
talking about the Warren
D-rings.
Epic Recovery Bag
yep.
kit, or like the hardcore recovery
Right,
bag, or
right,
whatever
right.
it is.
Yep.
So that comes with like 3 straps, 4 soft shackles, or 2 soft shackles, 2 hard shackles, the snatch block, a snatch ring,
Mm.
gloves, tree saver.
So let me ask you this. I mean, the kind of wheeling the places we're going, do you really need that much gear?
Well, it's just all one bag and it's all
right,
packed
right,
together.
Right.
I mean, if you were
'Cause, like, I
looking
was
for
thinking
one,
about, I was like, oh man, I should really probably get a winch extension.
No.
But honest to God, with as many trees and rocks in northern
Yeah.
America, the northeast,
You're fine.
yeah, I don't want to carry too much in the
No.
bag. So I'm thinking tree saver, my toe strap, snatch block, my D rings.
Yeah. So my bag, I have tree saver, 2 toe straps, 2 D rings, 3 soft shackles, a snatch
Yeah.
block.
But I do dig that bag though. That is
Yeah, the
Hey,
bag
bag's
is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um,
that's.
I mean, I like that. That's a good idea.
Mhm.
That's a real good idea. All right, what's next?
Do we have any more wish
Is
lists?
it
I
mine?
have
Oh,
one.
Man, are you kidding me?
I mean,
We're not
I
even-
have a lot of them. I have
haven't even
a
scratched the
couple more,
surface.
but I mean,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
you want-
Billy. Throw
Go
another
ahead.
one out there.
So I'm looking. I want to get it's not on Quadratec, or I don't even really know where it is yet. I know they make them. It's a cover that goes on the back of the seat, the racing seat, and it has
Mhm.
the camel pack in it.
Yes.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, with the water
So
already.
for
Yeah.
the water already in it.
Yeah.
So I want that for the buggy.
Speaking of water,
Because I actually had my camel pack strapped to the other seat
Right.
with the tube just coming out of
Yeah.
it. So, I mean, I really don't need it, but there's a wish list. So,
Yeah. Cool.
and it worked great. I just kind of I was driving, just pulled it, sucked on the little
But then you
doodadder.
gotta pee. Don't drink.
right?
Dude, I did pee like 7 times today. So I was drinking water.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And, well,
Your mouth once you get past that pasty part and
Yeah.
dehydration, you're good. Your body will figure out how to it just ignores it all. You're good.
so that's one of my problems is I won't drink water when I'm off-roading.
Mm.
And I get super dehydrated. So that's my
Yeah.
thing now is okay, I need to keep drinking water. I need to keep
Yeah.
drinking water so I don't feel like crap.
I think that's a good idea to be thinking Camelback or water.
Yeah, some type of storage
Yep.
bag, maybe something with like maybe a side pouch on either side and the camel pack.
Yep.
Just so I have
Hey,
a couple little
That's not
things.
bad.
Just to react to it before we jump into yours, Terry, Mike Gonzalez said that he's looking at the Genesis dual battery with tough stuff. Before you do that, hit me up on PM me, because I have a better solution than that where you wouldn't need the alternator.
Okay.
I can piece that together for you. It'd be cheaper and it's better with an isolator and all that.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's I think having a good battery is very, very important.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I'm all into the double. Like if that's what you're gonna do, I'm not doing it in this one because again, weight is the thing.
Right.
But dual battery systems are totally misunderstood by people.
Yeah.
And what is out there really doesn't. You really need to run a battery isolator in it, and it's just much healthier for the batteries and the alternator in the vehicle.
Yep.
All right, what's next on yours, dude?
So generically, I want to do gears, and I'd been looking at Yukon on there, so it's in my wish list.
Right.
We kind of talked about it for
Yep.
maybe next year as a nice spring
Or you
project
get mine
or something.
if I can find a set of 44 rubies.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. But I want to do a Highline off-road Ridgeline mid-width rear bumper. Highline makes unbelievably well-made
It's nice stuff.
steel bumpers, and they're a local company, so I'm real into that here in
not
Pennsylvania. Because I don't have aluminum money.
Oh, okay.
As
There's no
expensive
damn wish list, Terry. You can wish all you damn want.
as Highlines go, they're not cheap. They're expensive, but they're still cheaper than aluminum.
It's a wish
I know.
list.
But I haven't found a lot of bumpers that I like. I'm real kind of
So
picky.
this is an obtainable wish list.
Yes.
Yeah, so just
I
so you
didn't know
guys
we changed
understand,
the rules
just so
halfway
you
through this
understand,
thing.
some of our wish lists are a little more real than others.
I know, right?
A little closer to reality.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Billy's got a Ferrari on his with 35s and
40s.
40s. Yeah.
but that Highline, it's a sweet bumper. So
Absolutely.
and I like it. They've got some real nice front bumpers that I like. The modular bumpers
Yeah.
for the front, but
That's a big thing. Those modular mod bumpers are huge
Yeah.
right now.
But right now,
And skin bumpers are big too. Evo sells a skin kit that's pretty cool.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like my front bumper, and it's not broken. So until I break it or damage it,
I'm
I
back
can't.
at that. I'm not going to go and spend like the last Jeep had, $1,500 in bumpers on it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going to do it.
No.
The only reason I would do it is if I had an aluminum bumper.
Then
Yeah.
If I was going
Yeah.
from a
Yeah.
steel to an aluminum, that's
But
the
my
only
crappy
reason.
steel
Right.
bumper is so chintzy that it's almost as light as a good aluminum bumper.
Just start chopping holes in it.
Yeah, it's already got 'em.
Weight
I know.
reduction,
It's already
man.
got them. The whole underside of it's like chopped
Well,
for weight reduction.
I have the plastic rear bumper, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
stock, and I kept trying to get Eric and Scott to rip it off for me on a rock, and
It's hanging in there. But the minute you get your new Highline, you're going to put a big gash in
I know,
it.
no doubt, no doubt. But it was actually the last time you and I went out. I scraped the toe hook. I had never even came close to anything on the back and hit
Just hang out with me more
I
often.
know.
now.
Well,
Now,
you
right?
got to be careful because the problem with the plastic bumpers are you'll fold the corners in on the
Yeah.
body because
Yeah.
they bend up into the body if
Yeah.
you get on them.
So
Yeah.
I that was kind of my excuse, was trying to get that pulled off so I could get a new bumper.
Yeah, yeah.
But so far it hasn't. And
It's not on my wish list.
a rear bumper is not that high on a
No.
priority for me.
No.
The front bumper
Yeah.
is
Well, you need it
because
for the
the-
winch.
right,
primarily. I mean,
winch
you can
and
use a
hit
stock
the
bumper.
number of trees that I hit when I'm
Yeah,
out.
it's true.
Yeah.
So the only bumper that would be on my wish list rear-wise is the one that Eric has, which
yeah.
is like a slim. It's a narrow width bumper. It's real like slim. It's basically from frame rail to frame rail.
I don't know if I like those.
I do.
Do
I
ya?
yeah.
I haven't really I've looked at them in catalogs and online, but I'm not. I don't know.
Because he
I have to
he
see
has
it
the
in
matching
person.
stubby for the front.
front, yeah.
That's why it does it for me.
Does
Yeah.
it doesn't protect the corners.
I was getting ready to say,
But on
as
40s, you don't need corner protection
a daily driver,
unless you roll it.
as a daily driver, I would almost want the corners
Oh,
protected.
I think so.
Daily
Does
driver,
from those
yes.
a
dumbass.
mid-width covers up to the corners, and then a full width I think goes out to the flares.
Yeah.
right.
Right. So
Yeah.
I have a mid-width.
You have a
on mine,
mid-width,
yeah.
and it stops
Yeah, at the
right with the
corners.
body corners.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I think I'm gonna.
Right.
Yep,
if
that's
I
where
do
I would
one.
be.
Full
Yep.
width, it basically wraps around to the fenders
right,
almost.
So
Like all Gladiator bumpers are full width because
Right.
they all wrap around
Right.
and under
Yep.
And then they have that bar to.
the bars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like a full width, and then mid
Okay.
Cool.
full widths look weird on JKs.
They do.
Like it doesn't look like it's supposed to be there.
Some, but I mean,
The factory
the
one, I
factory
don't think
bumper
looks- I
is a
don't
full,
know.
what would be considered a full
Yeah.
width, right? It wraps around
Yeah.
and it kind of fits the
Unless
curvature
you're going
and
a
everything.
safari style
Yeah.
Jeep,
Yeah.
where you're mounting a rack to the bottom or
Right,
something.
right,
Yep.
right.
That's where you would get into the
Yeah.
full width. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm with you. Mid width is
Yeah.
the right.
Yeah.
Anybody else got another one?
I got an easy one.
All right.
I'm gonna put a Warn power interrupter on mine. Like I said, I have an
Oh,
issue
yeah.
with. I just worry about if I were to have a short or something.
Oh, right, for the winch. Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
winch. Sorry, and I don't know if I'm gonna buy Warns or it's really nothing more than a starter solenoid. I could make one. I don't know.
Cool.
But probably do something like that.
Cool.
I got one more thing.
All
Never
right.
have too many switches in it.
No.
Power tank nitrogen setup for my air
Shocks. I think you can just use the CO2 though.
Well, this is a wish list, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I mean, if I'm
We'll
gonna
stop
wish,
killing it for you.
Right.
I mean, I might as well get the power tank nitrogen
Yeah.
setup and the CO2 setup.
Yeah.
No, it does need some tuning in the rear, so something
Is
to
it soft,
tune.
too hard?
It needs a ride height adjustment. I
Okay.
bottom out a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Just like kind of going down the green trails, I
Yep.
bottom out. I
Yep.
mean, in the slow stuff, it's fine, but when you're trying to get from trail to trail, it's a little bouncy. And when it hits those bump stops, they're like rock hard.
Yeah.
Right.
So, all right,
I think we're done.
we done?
Are we done?
Well, let's hear.
Hey, let me go look at. Okay, so Magnuson Supercharger. I'm telling you, man, that's for me.
And you have to realize Don does his research on every single
Yes.
product.
yeah, there's years of.
So
time
this is like
already.
years of time into
Yeah.
each product that
I know,
he's
right?
like, oh wait, I want this, and this.
Yep.
And in reality, it turned out to be like 80 hours worth
Right,
of
right,
research of why he wants this specific.
Yeah, and I'm
one.
not gonna go into great detail here, but I do want the Magnuson, and part of it has to do with the TVRS system in them, and it's made by Eaton, and Eaton makes a lot of the factory
Oh,
stuff.
Eaton
and,
makes great
it doesn't work with the dual battery, but not doing a dual battery, so
Right.
gains on some supercharger products are better, but this is a little more torque on the bottom end. You
Okay.
get a little more boost. So.
Mhm.
Factor 55 winch line ProLink, because it has that load leveling, or not load leveling, what's that called? Load centering.
Mhm.
And I really dig that.
They held a patent on that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. So then we get into two different suspension systems. I won't get into it, but there's the if I want the RK route, and the reason I like RK, I'll be totally honest with you, there are other suspensions out there that I like as much as RK. Metal Cloak I really like. I do like AAV, but not for this kind of build. AAV
Right.
is a great overland rig build. I want something that I can upgrade into, like Metal Cloak or RK, and that's what I
Right.
really liked about Metal Cloak. Like I can start out with $1,300, gets me springs, track bar, sway bar end links, and
Right.
the triple rate springs. I'm good to go.
Perfect.
But if I kept the Rubicon, I think to get it where I'd want it riding decent handling, I would use their sway bar and link disconnects one way or another. Those are coming this year because I'm not sitting there and bolting them.
No, you gotta get those
Yeah.
those end links.
Yep. Lower fixed, 3.5-inch control arms. Now it's a 2.5-inch system on there, but that's just under 3.5, and it's not a heavy Jeep. I would use a 3.5, and it would get my caster right where I want it. Adjustable uppers for the front, same for the rear. Fixed lowers at a 3.5 and adjustable uppers. That way, the lower adjustables are a pain because you'll tear them up on rocks, and then you can't get them to adjust. And And then shock wise, I would do Rubicon Express 2.0 adjustable monotubes because of the price. And again, I'm keeping it all. I'm a big believer of keeping. If I'm going to put an RK suspension in, I'm going to put the shocks they want. They suggest to put in it. And so that's part of it. And the Quadratec, it didn't make the list, but the Quadratec, I don't know why it didn't make the list, but their rope, their synthetic rope, is actually really good buy for the money. It's probably every bit as good as like a worn rope.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's master pull quality, but it's also a fourth of their price.
It is a good line.
Yeah. So and my audio stuff isn't on here. So, I actually have been looking at, I would love to do the Alpine. I can't afford it. I just recently did a Scar audio install. I was surprised for the price how well the system sounds.
Cool.
And its stuff's not expensive. It's fairly cheap. So that's competitive bass head stuff, but they seem to be refining their sound. And, so I'm going to do Scar audio and, I haven't really picked the head unit out yet. I'd really love to do an Alpine, but whatever it is going to be Apple CarPlay so that I can screen mirror my maps on the radio when I'm wheeling.
Yep.
There you go.
So that's
perfect.
Hemi swap. So then that's phase one. We get into phase two, but another time.
Well, that'll be called Dream List.
Yeah,
or whatever.
That's exactly what it is because I have 4 kids, so it's stopping here. This is going to be 10 years worth of.
Right. No, these are awesome, and I love this. I love this topic. When you threw it out there, I was like, man, this is. I think we could definitely do an episode here, and
I think we should do a dream build.
A dream build. Oh well, what last week we did our $15,000 build.
$15,000 build. Wish list, and now dream build.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that in the future.
What platform would you put a dream build on?
No. Save it.
I can't.
Wait,
save it.
Hold on.
Hold it.
This can get interesting.
Yeah. No.
Do you want?
This is a great topic for later on. Save it for our listeners. Keep them wanting more.
No, so hold on.
No.
Stop.
No.
This is
no. Forgive me.
This is a cool idea.
Hold on.
You do a CJ build, or like we each do a range, a model range.
All right.
And dream build.
A dream build on.
So like you do a YJ, I do a TJ, he does a JK.
Okay.
Or
any of those. Yeah.
All right.
So we'll figure that out off air.
Yeah.
But
all right, that's a good idea.
So
that's a good idea.
Let me say my ideas. Sometimes
it scares me. It scares me.
Is it just me, or since he bought a rock bouncer, is he not starting to look like Marvin Stammel? Doesn't he look
if he starts speaking German to us,
that ain't happening. I'm a single language kind of guy. Numbers, I'm good with. Languages, I'm not.
Oh, this is a great topic, and I'm looking forward to our dream topic. That'll be fun.
My English ain't even that good.
No, you're mountain English.
Gooder Englisher.
So where can people find us, and how do they jump on there?
All right, so everybody, I want you to head over to JeepLifePodcast.com and check out our swag button, number 1.
Yeah.
On our website, also, you'll find all of our episodes, articles, and other pertinent information.
Oh, that's right. We have articles.
We do have articles.
Written articles.
Yeah.
Check those out.
I didn't write them.
They're awesome.
People did write them.
Some people did. I've heard that.
I'm not much of a writer. Don is. Also, now head over to the Jeep Life Podcast Facebook page for everybody out there. You know where we are located if you're watching us live right now. If not, head over on Facebook, type in the search bar, the Jeep Life Podcast, and that should come right up, and you can hit that follow button, like, subscribe, smash all the like buttons. We love when that happens too. Also, head over to our Instagram page, Jeep Life Pod. You're going to be staying up to date with all of our events that we're at, kind of cool reels and videos and this and that of what's going on and where we're at. And obviously our YouTube page, which leads us into our contest.
Oh, yeah.
So we are having a giveaway right now. So once we hit 300 subscribers on our YouTube channel page, we are going to have a giveaway that is a special giveaway.
Yep.
For one lucky subscriber.
We'll take all the subscribers we have when we hit 300.
Yep. And put them in a hat,
random generator,
and we're going to choose one.
Perfect.
So,
That's awesome.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
Stop right now. Go over to our YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe
Smash it.
button. Smash it. Watch a couple of our videos because Frank loves getting feedback on his videos. We love wheeling videos.
Frank does good videos.
He does. We need to get some more wheeling footage.
We do. I think in the spring, we'll do a lot more of that.
Yep.
Yep.
Now that we've got a rock bouncer.
What?
Yeah.
Not a bouncer.
No, it's a bouncer, buddy. We're going to bouncing.
It does
It's
bounce a
bounce
little
town.
bit.
We're gonna bounce.
No, but it's fun.
So for Bill, Don, and myself, and thanks for tuning in, listening to us. You've listened to the Jeep Life podcast one more time, and here's a big Jeep wave to everybody. Have a good night, everybody. Yeah. Nice
Yeah.
episode,
It was
guys.
a good episode.
Yeah, thanks
fun.
everybody listening to us. That was a lot of fun.
Signing off.
Signing off. Wait a minute, I got to do this. Yeah. Great applause. Thanks. Share everything around. Let everybody know about us. The more people know about us, the more chances we can come up with great material.
Yep.
We love being here every night. Thanks again, guys, and we're out.